Today was pretty nice. Tomorrow is going to be pretty nice for the day, for the most part.
And, you know, I hate to say this, I kind of miss winter.
Okay.
Because now I'm going to have to say my favorite word, hail. I'll never get it right. I'm going to have to go get some help for that. But I also spilled a little bit of water on me, so if you see any little drips, I'm sorry for that too. But we're going to make this the best weather segment either way.
Live TV, you got it.
That's true. But we do have a couple storms that are going to arrive by tomorrow afternoon. But before that, today, not bad. Temperatures in the 60s and 70s, kind of feeling more like summer, especially to the west, where those temperatures got into the mid to upper 70s. 75 for Windham, Jackson near 80 degrees into Slayton. Temperature more into the mid to upper 60s to the east, but overall, nice day today. It's going to be a nice night tonight. Temperature is going to be near 50 degrees. We'll have a nice breeze, keeping us warmer out of the southeast. That's a lot warmer than we had the last couple of nights where those temperatures were around the freezing mark, and all of us going to get back into the 70s tomorrow. Some of us might even get into the upper 70s, closing in on 80 degrees because of a warm front going to cross the day earlier, and then we're going to have a cold front that's going to follow that. And because of that, we do have a severe storm threat as we get into the afternoon through the evening, especially into the areas in the orange you see there shaded. Better chance for those areas because further to the west and north are going to be farther away from that cold front and low pressure system. Also do have a little bit of a chance of an isolated tornado to form as we get into the afternoon, evening with these storms. I'm going to tell you why as we go right now. You can see we're going to have lift, many ingredients in place, including lift, multiple fronts. We'll have that warm front again cross. Cold front follows that from the west to the east through the afternoon, making the air really unstable between that warm and cold front. We'll have some moderate energy in place as well as some moderate wind shear, especially around that low pressure system. Wind shear basically being the change in wind direction, speed with height. Basically show you this right now. We'll have that warm front kind of stall out as we go overnight tonight, turns into a stationary front. Warm and cold air kind of battle it out, but eventually as we get into the afternoon tomorrow, you'll see turns back into a warm front. We'll have this cold front to the west and isolated shower storms possible late into the morning and early afternoon, but it'll be later into the afternoon. Really, especially you see that it turns back into a stationary front to the east. To the west, still a cold front, but it's in between those fronts. That's where we're really looking for those shower storms to develop as we get into the afternoon, later into the evening. Taking a closer look at this, showers possible in the early morning, but you'll see as we get towards 4 or 5 o'clock, that's when things really start to fire up, especially really along Mankato to the south and to the east. Tries to form a line as it goes later into the evening along I-35. Eventually, everything will move east of I-35 into the evening. Could still see a little bit of a shower storm past midnight, but overall, timing of this really looks between about 3 and 10 o'clock. That's going to be the best chance for some severe storms. Earlier on in the day, between 11 a.m. 3 p.m., could see a scattered shower or storm. Most of those should be non-severe, but just want to really be weather aware throughout the day. And then overnight, a few isolated storms still possible until that cold front eventually moves further to the east early Friday morning. Now, as we head into Easter weekend, going to be mostly dry. We have a low pressure system just to the southeast of us. Could be right on the edge of that where we get maybe a little bit of a shower Easter afternoon into the evening, but overall, most of us will stay dry for Easter. It's not going to be a bad Easter weekend at all. Tonight, temperatures warm around 50 degrees. Again, that chance of some shower storms tomorrow afternoon, first alert day. Overall, the Easter weekend going to be mostly dry. Again, a chance of a shower as we get late on Sunday. Next week, temperatures back above average into the mid-60s. A couple chances of rain next week, but overall going to be a pretty nice week.
All right, good to see you, and we'll be watching tomorrow.
We'll be ready. We'll be with you all throughout the day, me, Sean, and Caitlin.
Yep, and check out the app to keep those
always.
updates. All right, we'll be right back.